科技改变生活，分享创造快乐。
大家好，欢迎回到科技美南。那在5月14号凌晨呢 ，OpenAI 发布了它最新的 GPT 4o， 然后呢 GPT 5它没有出现，它只是做了一个更新。那不过这个更新呢，相对来讲还是比较重磅的。那就发布会我在片尾会放给大家，大家可以去详细的观看一下。那今天呢，我主要跟大家分享的是如何现在就能免费用上我们的 GPT 4o。 那因为 GPT 4o 呢发布完以后呢，后续是免费提供给大家使用的，那就是会替代了 3.5。 那别家都在免费开源大模型的时候，那 OpenAI 它将 GPT 4o 又直接免费给大家使用，这相当于给其他的友商有一点的活路啊。那我们先来看一下，那首先按照我们以往的 ChatGPT 打开之后呢，它默认是 GPT 3.5， 然后 GPT 4，那升级是 Plus。 那现在呢，我们如何要使用最新的这个 GPT 4o 呢？那首先我们先换成新加坡的 IP， 然后呢我们在设置里面，然后在隐私删除浏览器缓存，最好把这边全部清除掉。那清除完以后呢，我们可以注销一下我们的账户，然后呢我们来切换一下我们新加坡的 ID。 那我现在来切换一下我们新加坡的 IP。 好，那关于 GPT 4o 呢，我这边有放了一个帖子，这里面呢详细讲解了它的一些区别和一些后续的这个使用的一些改变。那你清空完浏览器之后呢，网络环境换到新加坡之后啊，我们注销重新登录一下，基本上大概率会跳出一个我们这个 GPT 4o 的一个试用的一个窗口。这时候呢，我们直接点击立即试用，它就会来到我们这个新的一个页面，直接就可以调用我们的这个 GPT 4o 了。那关于 GPT 4o， 我下面也有一些详细的说明，包括它一些收费和后续一些付费用户的上面的一个改变，大家可以详细的可以去看一下。那现在呢，我这边已经切换到我新加坡的 IP， 我们来看一下。那目前呢，我们这边外网是新加坡，那我们来我这边直接刷新一下，我也不需要登出，我直接刷新一下，它就会跳传到我们这个新的 GPT 4o。 好，大家会发现我们这边它变成了一个 ChatGPT， 不是 3.5， 然后这边是 ChatGPT Plus。 然后它这个 UI 呢，整体这几天它也做了一个升级，变成现在这个样式。然后它的这个 GPTs 呢，包括这个应用应该近期很快就会上线，我们到时候免费用户都可以去使用。然后升级这一块呢，它不像之前是升级到 GPT 4， 它这边呢是升级 Plus 和 Team 2个版本。那至于这个每个版本的这个区别，那大家到时候可以看我这边帖子，这边有详细的说明。那支持的 token 数量和包括它这个费用到底怎么计费的，这边都有。然后我们再看一下它这个免费使用 GPT 4o 之后呢，我们来问它一下老问题，我们问一下它这个鲁迅和周树人是什么关系。以往免费 3.5 它可能是分不清的，但它这个 GPT 4o 呢，它可能已经是支持了。因为我们这个 GPT 4o 的数据应该是训练到2023年10月份左右吧，这边有写了。那当前上下文窗口为 128KB， 然后知识截止到日期为2023年10月份的。那加上我们后续可以免费使用这个 GPTs， 包括联网的功能，还有各式各样的这个应用插件。那后续 GPT 4o 它给你那个功能会更加的强悍。那通过这种方式呢，我们仍可以提前使用 GPT 4o。然后呢，我们重点在这个地方可以更换模型，因为现在它这个是有限制的。如果说我们短时间很频繁的在使用， 那它这边会帮你做一些限制。那限制完以后呢，我们就可以切换到 GPT 3.5， 因为 GPT 3.5 是没有限制的，完完全全免费使用的。那我们目前 GPT 4o， 那在使用的这个量上面还是会给我们的一些限制。切换到 GPT 3.5 之后呢，它这边又开始下周了啊，它已经同行这是离谱了。所以说我们目前的话 GPT 4o 那免费使用的话，确实给我们一个很大的帮助，那就是对于友商来讲的话，基本上他们会面临更大的压力吧。好，那关于一些这个 GPT 4o 那还有一些其他的问题，大家到时候可以留言，我们可以一起讨论。那后面呢，我们就来仔细的看一下我们这个 GPT 4o 的发布会，它里面给我们带来了哪些新的功能。
Hi everyone. Thank you. It's great to have you here today. Today I'm going to talk about 3 things. That's it. We will start with why it's so important to us to have a product that we can make freely available and broadly available to everyone. And we're always trying to find out ways to reduce friction so everyone can use ChatGPT wherever they are. So today, we'll be releasing the desktop version of ChatGPT and the refreshed UI that makes it simpler to use, much more natural as well. But the big news today is that we are launching our new flagship model, and we are calling it GPT-4o. The special thing about GPT-4o is that it brings GPT-4 level intelligence to everyone, including our free users. We'll be showing some live demos today to show the full extent of the capabilities of our new model, and we'll be rolling them out iteratively over the next few weeks. All right, so let's get started. A very important part of our mission is to be able to make our advanced AI tools available to everyone for free. We think it's very, very important that people have an intuitive feel for what the technology can do. And so we really want to pair it with this broader understanding. And we're always finding ways to reduce that friction. And recently we made ChatGPT available without the sign-up flow. And today, we're also bringing the desktop app to ChatGPT because we want you to be able to use it wherever you are. As you can see, it's easy, it's simple, it integrates very, very easily in your workflow. Along with it, we have also refreshed the UI.
然后 GPT-5 它没有出现，它只是做了一个更新。那不过这个更新呢，相对来讲还是比较重磅的。那就发布会我在片尾会放给大家，大家可以去详细的观看一下。那今天呢，我主要跟大家分享的是如何现在就能免费用上我们的 GPT-4o。那因为 GPT-4o 呢发布完以后，后续是免费提供给大家使用的，那就是会替代了 3.5。那别家都在免费开源大模型的时候，那 OpenAI 它将 GPT-4o 又直接免费给大家使用，这相当于给其他的友商没有一点的活路了。那我们现在来看一下，首先按照我们以往的 ChatGPT 打开之后呢，它默认是 GPT 3.5， 然后 GPT 4， 然后升级至 Plus。那现在呢，我们如何要使用最新的这个 GPT-4o 呢？那首先我们先换成新加坡的 IP， 然后呢，我们在设置里面，然后
And we think that GPT-4o is really shifting that paradigm into the future of collaboration, where this interaction becomes much more natural and far, far easier.
清除完以后呢，我们可以注销一下我们的账户，然后我们来切换一下我们新加坡的 IP。那我现在来切换一下我们新加坡的 IP。好，那关于 GPT-4o 呢？我这边有放了一个帖子在里面呢，详细讲解了它的一些区别和一些后续的这个使用的一些改变。
for these
那你
models.
清空完浏览器之后呢？
Until
网络
now,
环境
with
换
voice
到
mode,
新加坡
we
之
had
后，
3
我们注
models
销
that come
重新
together
登
to
录一
deliver
下，
this
基本上
experience.
大概
We
率
have
会跳出一
transcription,
个我们这个
intelligence, and
GPT
then
4o 的一个
text-to-speech
试用的一
all
个
comes
窗口
together in。
这时候呢，
orchestration
我们
to
直接
deliver
点
voice
击
mode.
立即使用它，
This
就会来到我们这
also
个新的一
brings
个
a lot
页
of
面，
latency
直
to
接
the
就可以调
experience,
用
and
我
it
们的这
really
个
breaks that
GPT 4o
immersion
了。
in the
那关于
collaboration with
GPT 4o，
ChatGPT.
我下面也
But
有
now,
一些详细的
with
说
GPT
明，
4o,
包括它一
this
些
all
收费
happens
和后
natively.
续一些付费用户
GPT
的
4o
上面
reasons
的一个改
across
变，
voice,
大家可以详细的
text,
可以去看
and
一
vision.
下。那现在呢，我这
And
边
with
已
these
经切
incredible
换到新加坡
efficiencies,
的
it
IP，
also
我
allows
们来
us
看一下。
to
那目
bring
前
the
呢，
GPT
我们
4
这
class
边外网是
intelligence
新加
to
坡
our，free
那我们
users.
来直接，
This
我
is
这边
something
直接
that
刷
we've
新
been
一下
trying to，do
我
for
也不
many,
需要
many
登
months,
出，我
and
直
we're
接刷
very,
新
very
一下，
excited to
它就会
finally
跳转
bring
到我们这个
GPT
新的
4o
GPT
to all of our
Slow。
users.
好，大家会发现我们这边它
Today,
变成了一
we
个
have
Chat
100 million
GPT， 不是
people, more than
3.5，
100
然后
million
这
in
边
fact,
是
they
Chat
use
GPT
ChatGPT to
Plus， 然
create,
后它这个
work,
UI 呢，整体
learn,
这几天它也
and
做了一个
we
升
have
级，
this
变成现在
advanced
这个样
tools
式，然
that
后它的这
are
个
only available to our
GPTs 呢，
paid
包括这个
users,
应用
at least
该
until
近期
now.
很快就
With the
会上线，
efficiencies of
我们到时
4o,
候
we
免
can
费
bring
用
these
户都
tools
可以
to
去使用，
everyone.
然后升级
So
这一块
starting
呢，
today,
它不像之
you can
前是
use
升级到
GPTs
GPT
and the
4，
GPT
它这边
Store.
呢是升级 Plus 和
So
Team
far,
两个
we've
版
had
本。
more
那
than
至
a
于这
million
个
users
每个版本
create
的这个区
amazing
别，那大
experiences
家
with
倒是可以
GPTs.
看我
These
这
are
边帖
custom
子，这边
ChatGPTs for
有详
specific
细的
use
说
cases.
明。
They're
那
available
支持
in the
的
store.
Token 数
And
量和
now
包括
our
它这个
builders
费
have a
用到
much
底怎么
bigger
计费的，
audience
这边都
where
有。
university
然后我们再
professors
看
can
一
create
下，它
content
这
for
个
their
免费使
students,
用
or
GPT 4o 之
podcasters
后
can
呢，
create
我们来问
content
他
for their
一下
listeners.
问题，我们问一下他这
And
个。
you
鲁
can
迅和
also
周
use
树
vision.
人是
So
什么
now you
关系？
can
以往免费
upload
3.5， 它肯定是分
screenshots,
不清的，
photos,
但它这个
documents
GPT
containing
Slow，
both text
它可能
and
已经是
images,
支持了，因
and
为我
you
们
can
这个
start
GPT
conversations
4o
with
的数据
ChatGPT
应该是
about
训练
all of
到
this content.
2023
You
年
can
10
also
月份
use
左右
memory,
吧。这边有
where
写
it
的。
makes ChatGPT far more useful and helpful because now it has a sense of continuity across all your conversations. And you can use browse, where you can search for real-time information in your conversation, and advanced data analysis, where you can upload charts or any information and it will analyze this information, it will give you answers, and so on. Lastly, we've also improved on the quality and speed in 50 different languages for ChatGPT. And this is very, very important because we want to be able to bring this experience to as many people out there as possible. So we're very, very excited to bring GPT-4o to all of our free users out there. And for the paid users, they will continue to have up to 5 times the capacity limits of our free users. But GPT-4o is not only available in ChatGPT, we're also bringing it to the API. So our developers can start building today with GPT-4o and making amazing AI applications, deploying them at scale. 4o is available at 2x faster, 50% cheaper, and 5 times higher rate limits compared to GPT-4 Turbo. But, as we bring these technologies into the world, it's quite challenging to figure out how to do so in a way that's both useful and also safe. And GPT-4o presents new challenges for us when it comes to safety because we're dealing with real-time audio, real-time vision. And our team has been hard at work figuring out how to build in mitigations against misuse. We continue to work with different stakeholders out there, from government, media, entertainment, all industries, red teamers, civil society, to figure out how to best bring these technologies into the world. So over the next few weeks, we'll continue our iterative deployment to bring out all the capabilities to you. But today, I want to show you all these capabilities. So we'll do some live demos. I will bring on 2 of our research leads Mark Chen and Berit Zov to join me for the demo.
Hi, I'm Berit.
Hey, I'm Mark. So one of the key capabilities we're really excited to share with you today is real-time conversational speech. Let's just get a demo fired up. So I'm taking out a phone. If you are wondering about this wire, it's so we have consistent internet. And if you see, there's this little icon on the bottom right of the ChatGPT app, and this will open up GPT-4o's audio capabilities. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm Mark. How are you?
Oh, Mark. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Hey, so I'm on stage right now. I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert here.
I like that suggestion. Let me try a couple deep breaths. Can you give me feedback on my breaths? Okay, here I go.
Whoa, slow down a bit there. Mark, you're not a vacuum cleaner. Breathe in for a count of 4.
Okay, let me try again. So I'm going to breathe in deeply and then breathe out.
For 4, and then exhale slowly.
Okay, I'll try again. Breathing in and breathe out.
That's it. How do you feel?
I feel a lot better. Thank you so much.
So Mark, you've been working on these capabilities for a while now. Can you tell us a bit how it's different from voice mode?
Right. So if you've used our voice mode experience before, you'll notice a couple key differences. First, you can now interrupt the model. You don't have to wait for it to finish your turn before you can start speaking, and you can just butt in whenever you want. Second, the model is real-time responsiveness. So that means that you don't have this awkward 2 to 3 second lag before you wait for the model to give a response. And finally, the model picks up on emotion, right? When I was breathing super hard there, it could tell, and hey, you might want to calm down a little bit. You're kind of running a little bit too fast. So, it really has that capability across the board to perceive your emotion. Not only that, though, the model is able to generate voice in a variety of different emotive styles. And it really has a wide dynamic range. So I'm going to fire up another demo for that. Yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Berit here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather round, Berit. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
I started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte
Can you do this in a robotic voice now?
Initiating dramatic robotic voice. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring new circuits.
I'm seeing Berit here calm down a little bit. Can you end the story, but do it in a singing voice?
And so Byte found another robot friend, and they lived circuitly ever after.
Thank you so much.
I definitely feel a lot more relaxed.
You've just seen the voice capabilities, but we also want to show you the vision capabilities, as the model can also see the whole world around us.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, as you can see, you can chat with ChatGPT in real time, but you can also interact with it with video as well. Okay, so let me boot up ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's going really well. Today, I'd really like your help solving a math problem.
I'm all ears. What math problem can I help you tackle today?
So I'm going to write down a linear equation on a sheet of paper and I'll show you. And then I'd love your help working me through it. But importantly, don't tell me the solution, just help give me hints along the way.
Got it. Okay, I see it.
No, I didn't show you yet. Just give me help along the way. 1 second.
Whoops, I got too excited. I'm ready when you are.
So, ChatGPT, what equation did I write down there?
I see it now. You wrote down 3x plus 1 equals 4.
Yep, exactly. So what's the first step I should take to try to solve this?
The first step is to get all the terms with x on one side and the constants on the other side. So what do you think we should do with that plus 1?
Okay, I'm going to try to subtract 1 from both sides and then I'll see what I get.
Great idea. Perfect. Now, what do you get when you subtract 1 from both sides?
Okay, so ChatGPT, this is what I ended up with. How does this look?
Spot on. Now you've isolated the term with x on one side, and it looks like 3x equal 3. What do you think we should do next to solve for x?
I'm not sure. Can you give me another hint?
Of course. You have 3x, and you want to find the value of x. Think about what operation would undo multiplication.
Is it subtraction?
Close, but think of the opposite of multiplication, because 3x means 3 times x.
Okay, I think it's division. Let me try to divide both sides by 3 and let me see what I get.
Bingo! Go ahead and divide both sides by 3.
Okay, so ChatGPT, this is what I ended up with. How does this look?
It looks perfect. You've solved it, and x equals 1. Nicely done. How do you feel about solving linear equations now?
Yeah, honestly, I'm now pretty confident I can solve linear equations. But why would you ever need to use this in the real world? I'm really skeptical.
That's a fair question. Linear equations pop up in a lot of everyday situations, even if we don't realize it. For example, calculating expenses, planning travel, cooking, and even in business for profit and loss calculations. It's basically a way to solve problems where you need to find an unknown value. Plus,
wow, okay. I have a lot of unknown values in my life. I'm totally convinced I'm going to learn math now.
I love that attitude. Math can definitely help solve some of life's mysteries. Whenever you're ready to dive into more math, I'm here for you. Anything else you'd like to tackle today?
So ChatGPT, I really love that you taught the value of math to my friend Mark. And I wrote one last thing I'd love if you could take a look at.
Of course. I'd love to see what you wrote. Show it to me whenever you're ready.
Okay, so this is what I wrote down. What do you see?
I see. I love ChatGPT. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate all the help. So yeah, as we can see...
Wow, that's quite the outfit you've got on.
Yeah, as we can see, we can chat in real time to ChatGPT. And not only that, we can interact with it with video as well.
And I swear, if you look at Barrett's GPT history, it's all equations like this.
Now that you can do linear equations, can you show us something more complex?
I think so. Okay, next let's try something coding related. So let me take out a computer for this. Okay, so I'm going to open the ChatGPT desktop app, like Mira was talking about before. Okay, and to give a bit of background on what's going on, so here we have a computer, and on the screen we have some code, and then the ChatGPT voice app is on the right. So ChatGPT will be able to hear me, but it can't see anything on the screen. So I'm going to highlight the code, Command-C it, and then that will send it to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to talk about the code to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey there, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well. I was wondering if you could help me with a coding problem today.
Of course, I'd love to help you out. What's the coding problem you're dealing with?
Okay, I'm going to share with you some code. 1 second.
Sure thing. Take your time.
Okay, so I just shared some code with you. Could you give me a really brief one-sentence description of what's going on in the code?
This code fetches daily weather data for a specific location and time period, smooths the temperature data using a rolling average, annotates a significant weather event on the resulting plot, and then displays the plot with the average, minimum, and maximum temperatures over the year.
Awesome, thanks so much. And in the code, there's this function foo. Can you describe to me what the plot would look like if I had versus didn't have this function?
Sure. The function foo xy takes in a data frame x containing temperature data and a window size y for calculating the rolling mean. It smooths the average temperature, minimum temperature, and maximum temperature columns by applying a rolling mean over the specified window. With the foo function, the plot would show smoother temperature lines because the rolling mean reduces the noise or fluctuations in the data.
Awesome.
This makes...
Thanks so much. So yeah, I definitely will want to apply this function. And so I'm going to generate the plot and then show it to you. Give me 1 second.
Absolutely. Take your time. I'm excited to see the plot when you're ready.
Yeah. So far, ChatGPT has only been able to see the code. And now I'm going to run it, and then I'll use the vision capabilities of the ChatGPT desktop app so it can actually see everything going on the screen as well. Okay, ChatGPT. I'm sharing with you the plot now. I'm wondering if you can give me a really brief one-sentence overview of what you see.
The plot displays smoothed average, minimum, and maximum temperatures throughout 2018, with a notable annotation marking a big rainfall event in late September.
Fantastic. I have another question for you. Which months do you see the hottest temperatures, and roughly what temperatures do those correspond to?
The hottest temperatures occur around July and August. The maximum temperature during these months is roughly between 25 degrees and 30 degrees, 77 degrees Fahrenheit to 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
What's going on with the y-axis? Is this in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
The y-axis is in Celsius. The temperatures are labeled accordingly, such as average temperature, minimum temperature, and maximum temperature.
Yeah. So as we can see, not only can ChatGPT help me solve very easy linear algebra equations that I need help with, it can also interact with code bases and see the outputs of plots and everything like this going on a computer.
So a few minutes ago, we asked the live audience on X to submit a few requests for what they would like us to try out here. So I will take a couple of prompts. Okay, Bot Gaskar wants to know if GPT-4o is capable of real-time translation. Mark, you want to try this one?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I speak Italian, so we can just do English-Italian.
Let's try to do English-Italian. Sure, let's do it. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm doing great. So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Perfetto.
Mark, io mi chiedo se le balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Mike, she wonders if whales could talk, what would they tell us?
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
Potrebbero chiederci come risolviamo le equazioni lineari.
Sicuramente, sì.
Certainly, yes.
Great. Looks like it works.
All right. So the next one is from Burrito John 78, who asks, can you tell what you're feeling just by looking at your face? Barrett, you want to give this one a try?
Absolutely. Let's try it out. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey there. What's up? How can I brighten your day today?
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to show you a selfie of what I look like, and then I'd like you to try to see what emotions I'm feeling based on how I'm looking.
Sounds like a fun challenge. Go ahead and show me that selfie, and I'll put my emotional detective hat on.
Okay, so here's me. So what kind of emotions do you think I'm feeling?
It seems like I'm looking at a picture of a wooden surface.
Oh, you know what? That was the thing I sent you before. Don't worry, I'm not actually a table. Okay, so take another look.
That makes more sense. There we go. It looks like you're feeling pretty happy and cheerful, with a big smile and maybe even a touch of excitement. Whatever's going on, it seems like you're in a great mood. Care to share the source of those good vibes?
Yeah, no, the reason I'm in a really good mood is because we were doing a presentation showcasing how useful and amazing you are.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
Amazing. Well, that's it for today on live demos. As you can see, this just feels so magical, and that's wonderful. But we also want to remove some of the mysticism from the technology and bring it to you so you can try it for yourself. So over the next few weeks, we'll be rolling out these capabilities to everyone. Today has been very much focused on the free users and the new modalities and new products, but we also care a lot about the next frontier. So soon we'll be updating you on our progress towards the next big thing. And before we wrap up, I just want to thank the incredible OpenAI team, and also thanks to Jensen and the NVIDIA team for bringing us the most advanced GPUs to make this demo possible today. And thank you all very, very much for being a part of this today.